Hi everyone, it's Taylor Willitson, and here is my Genius Hour presentation. For my Genius Hour, my question was, how can I use Chromebooks to help my students with their writing? I had just started my placement in a 5th grade class where they use Chromebooks for a ton of math, but when it came to any other subject, the Chromebooks would just be put away. So I decided that I wanted to take this time to see what applications are out there to help students with their writing process. The first process I went through was looking for applications that were to help with writing. I haven't used anything other than Google applications myself, and really only Google Drive for that. So I decided to take a look at what Google had to offer and some applications that would help with the editing process. Some of the biggest applications I found in this first hour was Google Share and Google Writer, and Google Classroom is kind of connected to that. Google Share is a fantastic application where it uses Google Classroom, as I show here. Right here shows Google Classroom, where students are placed in a class together, as this shows here. And with one click of a button, as it's shown here, students can all be synced on to articles, websites, etc., for students to access at that moment. And this is good for not wasting time on typing in websites and getting students on the same page super fast. Google Writer is also a good application. It's a lot like Google Docs, but it has a lot cleaner format in my opinion. This application is for writing, and writing doesn't need any distractions because I know for myself that's hard. It has many of the same features, but some of the bigger add-ons was night mode and minimalistic interface, which was like not as many distractions. It was a clean cut rather than Google Docs kind of has everything around it. And it's another cool thing was you could set writing goals. So the next one that I had for the second journal hour is I decided to set my question as how to help all students with their reading and writing process. The top two applications that I found most interesting and useful were the Magic Scroll Web Reader, Google Read and Write, and Dyslexia Friendly. The Magic Scroll Web Reader, as shown here, is an application that turns any website into a scroll so it's not distracting for a student. The Google Read and Write is an application that makes writing and reading simpler with tools such as summarizing or simplifying websites, text and picture dictionaries, word prediction, highlighting while reading, create and listen to voice notes, and a lot more than that. And then the last one over here is called Dyslexia Friendly. I've never thought of this before, but found it to be really useful for students who are dyslexic. And here's a little video on how it works. So that's just a little to show you. And let's see. Sorry about that. Then the last part of the assignment, I wanted to look at ways where students could present their work other than like on a PowerPoint. I found a ton of amazing applications that could bring a lot of fun into students' presentation. A few that included were Storybird, which we did on the assignment last week, which is right here. Time Glider, which was a new one for me, but it's an application that produces timelines where the students could add links, graphics, videos, all onto the timeline. And then a personal favorite was Toontastic, and that's this one. And here's a short video on how that looks.
It was a dark and stormy night when suddenly a terrifying monster... Cut! We need a monster! Yeah, how about... it's you! Cool! He needs a scary friend! Give it fangs! We're gonna get you! Roar! Ah! That's a wrap! Directed by you!
So, I think that's a really cool application where students pick their character's background, record what they want their characters to say, their characters act it out. And I think that that would be a really fun application for students to use to showcase their work. Overall, I found this assignment to be really useful, and I feel a lot more comfortable looking and researching for tools and tricks that could help my own classroom out. And that is it.